always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have the legend of all, the BMW M8. So this is the flagship sports car in the BMW lineup, and it is the most expensive as well. So this is the coupe from regular M8. You have the competition version as well in the international markets, but it hasn't come to India yet. So a big shout out to BMW KUN Exclusive in Chennai for allowing me to review the cars, and you can check out the details of the KUN Exclusive Chennai in the description below. So let's get started with the M8. So the M8, being a fully blown M car, it has that 4400cc 4.4 liter twin turbo V8. So the kidney grills. So yeah, the engine is so big that the engine needs cooling when it goes fast, so it gets heated up fast. You get a beautiful M8 written over here, front parking sensors. So yeah, from the front it looks very good, very aggressive, and the width is almost 1.9 meters. So if you see here the lights, you get these laser lights. So if you see the blue tinge, those denote that it has those laser lights, and here bigger air dams for cooling and better aerodynamics. So at the front you get a splitter as well. So yeah, beautiful. So from the front it's striking, it will catch your eye, very aggressive too. So coming to the side, the tire size is 275/40 R19s, M brake caliper, 5 lug nuts, and the BMW logo, M written over here as well. Huge disc brakes as well, so that's great. And beautiful alloy wheel design, M8 written over here, and you get this functional this outer rear view mirror. So it has different engineering here as well, and door handles. So the fuel tank capacity is 68 liters, and the mileage by is 6.59 km per liter. Absolutely, you won't care about the mileage since you're paying so much for this car, and I don't think even 6.59 is just a number. It will come around 2 to 3 or 1 to 2. So the rear size is 285/40 R19, so it's bigger than the front tire, 10 mm bigger than the front tire, yet it's aggressive and beautiful. Rear parking sensor, so the parking sensor extends to the corners as well. So rear LED lights, beautiful lights, and rear parking sensor as I told already, M8 badging with the 3M colors, beautiful, and aggressive bumpers and 4 functional tailpipes. And here goes one of the Rolls Royce here, the Ghost. So that's beautiful. Guys, one more thing to tell, many of my viewers who are watching are almost 98% who have not subscribed. So if you just subscribe the video, I can get some beautiful cars like the M8, the 7 Series if you support me. So 4 aggressive tailpipe with a functional diffuser as well. So yeah, so the length of this car is 4867 mm, the wheelbase is 2827 mm. So yeah, it's long. Being a coupe, it misses on the rear seat space, since the driver side and the passenger side door is little bigger than the regular door which you see on the saloons. So let's open the boot. So before that, I'll show you the key. You have lock, unlock. You have unlock, lock. So open the boot and you can switch on the lights from this key. So let's open the boot. So the boot space is 420 liters. Yeah, so isn't practical, much practical, and the loading loop is very high. Plus the spare wheel is there, so it eats up the boot space. You get a net and the handbook as well. So not much functional, and you can close the boot directly with the button. Beautiful. So one more thing to tell, the ground clearance of this car is 130 mm, so yeah, it's very low. You also get a carbon fiber roof as well. So yeah, so let's open the passenger side. So you get frameless doors. Yeah, beautiful. And you get the image cuff plate here, which is like beautiful. Like removing a sticker would be so satisfying. And you get this beautiful sport seats by BMW. So it has active M differential and the M suspension as well. Plus it has adaptive dampers. So let's get in. So getting in and out would be a problem. And one thing I would say, there's absolutely no legroom. And let me check the knee. Okay, there's not much knee room as well. So this is good for children. So this is the maximum, like when I was sitting, so this much is the space. So you get this Harman Kardon speaker with 464 watts and 16 speakers, so that's great. So there's not much to say about it. You get ISOFIX child seat mounts, no headrests at the rear as well. So beautiful center console. The seats are very comfortable, I would say. Seats are very comfortable. So it has this automatic mechanism for the seats. Just pull the lever once and it will go forward. So yeah, the quality of the leather and all is actually very good. No compromise on quality. That's what BMW is meant for. They never compromise on quality, unlike the Mercedes-Benz. So let's just get out. So getting in and out is a problem since the car is only 1.3 meters tall, around 1.3 meters. Now it will go back. So it has electric seats with lumbar support and memory function as well. It also has heated seats as well at the front. So under thigh support won't be a problem here, as you can see here. Yeah. So let's just close the door. So here you get the memory function 1 and 2. So there's some optional kit as well on this car, which I'll put in the description. It's like a lot. It has ADAS tech as well, some of them optional, and it has adaptive cruise control as well. So safety, if you talk about it, you have 6 airbags, ABS, EBD, brake assist, dynamic stability control, dynamic traction control, cornering brake control, park distance control, driver assistant, like attentiveness assistant, active protection, and you also have, as I told, adaptive cruise control as an optional package, lane departure warning, lane keepers, all those are optional, the ADAS tech. So yeah, you get 2 power window switches here and central locking. So one more thing to show, like these speakers, they light up at night, giving the ambient lighting. These speakers light up, so beautiful. You have the lever for your boot, and if you pull it twice, and you can open the hood as well. So seats are very low. Now the best part to talk about is the steering wheel. You get this 3 colored stitching on the steering wheel and M1 and M2 buttons, so you can configure your stuff individually. So let's just open the driver armrest. So you get some space, a USB-C here, and a secret light, 12-volt charging socket with the light. So here you have the controls, like iDrive controller. This is the 8-speed gearbox, a torque converter. Still, it's very fast with shifts. So M written over here. You get the park, and you can change the speed of the gear shifts. That's absolutely great. Auto start stop, front parking sensors, traction control, M mode, setup, custom exhaust, and auto hold function with an. So here it's a little different. The gear knob, reverse, neutral, driving, and sport. So you can also do manual shifting as well. So you get twin cup holders, an ashtray, and a wireless charger here. So here you get carbon fiber. So beautiful, it's done the whole carbon fiber treatment here. And 2-zone automatic climate control, 10.25-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay, and this is a 12.3-inch touchscreen. No, not touchscreen, a multi-information display. So let's just start the ignition. I don't know if I'm allowed to start the car, but yet if I get an opportunity, I'll just include it in the video. So let's just browse to the system. Yeah. So we have this M system here. So let's just go into settings, car settings. You have driving information, journey data, sport displays, energy flow. It has gesture control as well as the virtual assistant, like when you say hey BMW. So in M menu, you can configure the settings like engine if you want sport or sport plus, something like that. See, like sport efficient, sport plus, transmission D1, D2, D3, S1, S2, S3, and you have the chassis as well. Chassis in comfort or sport, sport plus, steering comfort, sport. You have the brake also, like which is in comfort or sport, so that's super cool. Dynamic stability control, and yeah, configure M2, the same settings you can do. So you have heads-up display. Yeah, you also have a color heads-up display here, an instrument cluster, your So vehicle status, it will show the tire pressure monitor, engine oil level. If you go into settings, you have the various settings as well: general settings, exterior light, driver assistance, displays, doors, interior lighting. So interior lighting, basically you have ambient lighting as well. So it has 6 colors and 5 combinations, so a total of 11 combination and colors. So driver profiles, handbook. It has navigation, Bluetooth, aux, DVD, all of those stuff. You even have setup. When you go into setup, you have engine like efficient sport plus, chassis you have comfort sport plus, steering, which I told earlier. So everything is there in this. So that's like good and easy to use. So one more thing, when you start the car, like the ignition, the steering comes forward, and this seat goes forward and steering also comes forward, like, so it will make you comfortable. So let me show you this. You get the engine oil level. So you also get the M logo here. So let me show you this. You have the engine oil level. High beam assist as well, it's there. Power and torque, how much you're consuming, G-force meter, entertainment source. It also shows the those settings like the sport plus settings and stuff here. Battery settings, the trip meter. So a lot of settings here. So beautiful cluster and stuff. And you also have this optional package for the speakers as well. I think Bang & Olufsen or something. So yeah, beautiful car. Let me show you this. So here you get this a mirror and a light. Same as the case here. Mirror and a light. So you get light here as well. Okay, I think because of the ignition is not starting, so let's just start. Yeah, bright lights and auto dimming inside the rear mirror. So no sunroof present on the car since this has a carbon fiber roof, so sunroof is not present on the car. So let me just show you the engine there. So let's open the beautiful engine bay. Just pull it twice and it opens. So this is the beautiful 4.4 liter 4395cc 8 cylinder in the shape of a V, known as a V8. So you have the carbon fiber cover as well. So if you see there 8 dots or 8 lines, so those denote the number of cylinders. So you have 2 on each side, so that is like 8 cylinders. So beautiful, like this is like a huge engine. So it is twin turbocharged. Twin scroll turbocharger, does around 600 horsepower. Yes, absolutely right, you heard it right, 600 horsepower and 750 newton meters of torque. 0 to 100, a claim time of 3.3 seconds. Even like people have done faster than 3.3 seconds. One of the best things what the M8 has as a USP, the time what BMW says, it's the BMW cars, almost all of them are actually faster than what they claim. And one more thing of this car, seeing the competition of the RS7, or yeah, you can see the RS7 and the GT63 or GT4 by Mercedes AMG. So this is the fastest. Mercedes AMG GT63S has 639 horsepower, being more powerful. It does 0 to 100 3.3 seconds. RS7 600 horsepower does in 3.6 seconds. But this is the regular M8 Coupè. You have an option of an M8 competition which is sold abroad, which I mentioned in the video earlier. That does 25 horsepower more, same 750 newton meters, and is a 0.1 of a second faster than the regular M8 from 0 to 100. So that does in 3.2 seconds. So that being the fastest car in the segment. Also another thing, from 0 to 200 the M8 Coupè takes 9.8 seconds and top speed is limited to 250 km per hour. You can also increase it by giving money to BMW, and then you can absolutely go bonkers if you want to touch the top speed to around 305 km per hour. So you have strut bars. So this is a front mid mounted engine. Insulation is given here, hydraulic struts are there. So like absolutely I can't stop looking and talking about the engine. So the thing is, M8 it comes as a CBU, so it isn't cheap. It's almost 2.7 to 2.8 crores on the road Chennai. So also this is just standard. You have some optional packages as well, which will make it more expensive, maybe above 3 crores. So if anyone is interested, you can DM on Instagram, comment on YouTube, comment on Instagram as well. I can help you anytime you want. I can connect with the dealers as well. So thank you so much. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe, and do let me know your views. What do you think about the M8?